In 2015, Sasha Samsudin, a 27-year-old, returned to her apartment in an upscale Florida residential complex after a night out with friends. This gated community boasted numerous security checkpoints and round-the-clock video surveillance. Despite the extensive security measures in place for its residents, tragedy struck the following morning when Sasha was found lifeless, and her death was immediately categorized as a criminal act. Born on July 4, 1988, Sasha was employed by a real estate company specializing in apartment rentals at the time. In 2015, she resided in Uptown Place condominiums, situated in downtown Orlando. This condominium complex was renowned for its comprehensive security features, which included 24-hour video cameras and digital access keys required to enter apartments. Unfortunately, even within such a stronghold of security, the safety of this young woman could not be guaranteed. On October 16, 2015, Sasha joined her friends to attend a soccer match and later spent the evening at a local club. At approximately 12:30 a.m., she left the club with the intention of heading home. The following morning, Sasha was scheduled to meet her friend Anthony for breakfast at a cafe, but she failed to arrive. Initially, Anthony assumed Sasha was simply taking some rest after a night out at the club. However, as hours passed without any sign of Sasha, Anthony and two more of her friends grew increasingly worried. They decided to visit her apartment complex. Upon reaching the property, they observed Sasha's car parked in its usual spot. Sasha had planned to attend a friend's baby shower that day, and the gift she had prepared was still in the car, intensifying their concerns. Unfortunately, their attempts to enter the gated compound were thwarted because they lacked a special guest pass. Faced with this obstacle, Sasha's friends eventually made the difficult choice to contact the police. The police gained entry to the building with the assistance of a cooperative security guard from the apartment complex, Steven Duxbury. Upon entering Sasha's bedroom, the officers noticed an arm protruding and strands of hair peeking out from beneath a tightly wrapped blanket. Sasha's shirt was torn, and subsequent forensic examination uncovered unidentified male DNA on her body. The tragic cause of her death was determined to be strangulation. Detectives conducted a meticulous examination of the crime scene. They discovered that Sasha's purse, cell phone, and car keys were missing, and the apartment had a strong scent of cleaning products. Notably, 2 fingerprints were found beneath the toilet seat in the bathroom. Surprisingly, there were no signs of forced entry or any indications of a struggle. Investigators proceeded to interview the security guard on duty that fateful night, Steven Duxbury. He recounted his interaction with Sasha and 2 other women at the building's entrance. However, Sasha was unable to provide identification or an apartment key card, which prevented him from granting her access. Another resident recognized Sasha and allowed her entry. Duxbury recalled that he last saw Sasha entering her apartment and using the security code on the front door. This account suggested that Sasha had entered the condominium property unaccompanied, witnessed by at least 2 individuals. Subsequently, 2 additional witnesses came forward. These women informed investigators that while in a taxi that night, they encountered Sasha, who was barely able to stand due to intoxication. Concerned for her well-being, they offered her a ride home and dropped her off at the compound before departing. The police then requested access to the CCTV footage, as approximately 15 cameras were installed throughout the compound. Duxbury revealed that he had been patrolling the hallways and had noticed Sasha's disoriented state as she struggled to reach her apartment, requiring his assistance. He clarified that his shift had concluded at 6 a.m. and he was unaware of subsequent events. Investigators turned to the surveillance tapes for additional insights. At 2:06 a.m., the footage showed Sasha emerging from a corner and briskly ascending a flight of stairs. Notably, security guard Steven Duxbury closely followed her, offering guidance. Sasha appeared to be smiling and engaging in conversation with the guard. The police became suspicious as Sasha's purported disoriented state seemed exaggerated given her confident stride and lack of need for support. The video further revealed Duxbury escorting Sasha to her apartment and then returning to his security post. Upon meticulous review of the CCTV footage, investigators discovered a critical detail. Duxbury vanished from view for a period of 90 minutes, during which he was conspicuously absent from all camera recordings. It became evident that he was well aware of the surveillance blind spots. Investigators successfully obtained a search warrant for Steven Duxbury's residence and secured another warrant to seize his cell phone. During the examination of his phone, technicians uncovered compelling evidence. Duxbury had used his smartphone's browser to search for ways to bypass a digital Kwikset lock, the same type of lock installed on Sasha Samsudin's front door. These online search queries coincided with the 90-minute window during which Duxbury remained conspicuously absent from all video camera recordings. Moreover, his fingerprints were found to match prints discovered in Samsudin's bathroom and a thumbprint on her nightstand. The DNA recovered from Sasha's body also provided a match to Duxbury's genetic profile. Additionally, the tread pattern on the soles of the shoes Duxbury had been wearing perfectly matched the shoe prints identified in the apartment. Of significant importance, investigators identified a crucial image of Duxbury captured by one of the cameras. In this footage, Duxbury was observed carrying 2 white garbage bags toward the second-floor garage at approximately 6:36 a.m. This discovery contradicted his earlier statements that his shift had concluded at 6 a.m. Interestingly, similar trash bags were found within Sasha's apartment, further deepening suspicions regarding Duxbury's involvement in the case. After his arrest, Duxbury maintained his plea of not guilty. He asserted that he had indeed accompanied Sasha to her room and suggested that his boot prints and footprints may have inadvertently been left as he assisted the intoxicated girl. Furthermore, he claimed to have witnessed a man, possibly a neighbor, knocking on Sasha's door. Subsequently, Steven Duxbury was transported to the police station and consented to undergo a polygraph test. When questioned about whether he had ever entered Samsudin's apartment, his rapid heartbeat indicated significant deception. The investigation strongly indicated that Duxbury had unlawfully entered the girl's apartment and, upon her rejection of his advances, committed a heinous act. On October 30, 2015, Steven Duxbury was arrested and faced charges of first-degree murder and burglary. Following a 6-day trial, on November 21, 2017, Duxbury was found guilty on all counts. He was subsequently sentenced to 2 life terms without the possibility of parole, in addition to a 15-year sentence for the burglary charge.